ever see yourself doing this?
Okay, I've got it all posted up. If you're ready to go. I don't know if you're talking or if you're muted. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is Brigadier General Valkyrie of the SMC, Spectre Mercenary Company Milsim. I've got Private 2 Op with me, and we're going to be undertaking his paratrooper course for him to get his parachute license. So, paratrooper course. It's designed to let us know how skilled you are at base jumping and if you need any help. Bigger than that, though, you're going to be graded on your ability to read a map and successfully land at a designated area, and then immediately go to work. So you're going to be required to do one long jump and then clear a base. So, while the BCT allows you to parachute from a helicopter, this will enable you to base jump from any location and land successfully during a mission. You'll need to understand how to read a map, understand the layout, how to read the layout of the world, and also understand how to use game mechanics to travel further. So, in addition to that, just keep in mind that the parachuting, when you are going to parachute, again, it's more for realism than anything else. You need a backpack. If you don't have a backpack on your character, it doesn't make sense to pull a parachute out of nothing. I know we do it. The game allows you to, but it doesn't make sense. So, for the purposes of this, just like with BCT, we'll just use numbers based on my screen. So, I'll be 1, you'll be 2. Let's head out. One's moving. Alright. So, do you know like the flick method for... Okay, you know all that? Oh, perfect. How far was it? That's good. Okay, that's not bad. Well, this one you're going to be required to jump 7 kilometers, roughly, give or take. So, no, should be all good. Good. All right, instructor and pilot seat. Copy. All right.
Like, yeah, I went well. He really wants to.
It's 10 to 9. All right, Raina, just letting you know, bedtime soon. Bedtime soon. It's 10 to 9. Alright. Kilo down, course instructor out. Perfect. Alright, go on over south. One moving. Alright. So, you can start your jump from this area, anywhere from that ledge to this area. What you're going to be permitted to do is look at your map towards Omega Operations. 8 kilometers, sorry, it's 8 clicks, not 7. You're required to jump and land at Omega Operations on the northeastern most building. So you can open up your TAC map and take a look at Alpha Point. All right. Alpha marker is that's the most northeastern building. That's where you're required to land. As soon as you land, you immediately go to work and you start clearing it out. Now, nope. So whatever you want to do. Silver stake, nice. I'm looking at the weapon. I'm like, that looks familiar. No, that's fine. That's my weapon. That's what I use all the time. It's super accurate, but it's very slow. It's one of the slowest ones. It's also used 7.62 rounds, so it's very, very strong. Pretty much. No. Yep. If you add a laser sight onto it, hip fire is fantastic. It's great. Nope. I'm running the KT Typhoon color on mine, so it gets. No, yeah. If only you could. It's not that. Oh, sorry. Do you mean the Apatol times 3? Oh, that's what I do use. That's what I do use. Yep. Yeah. If you. Yes, that's what I was saying. I'm like, we're using the exact same weapon. This is my go-to. And if it's actually, if you go onto it and check the dual range site. Check the dual range site. It's a 5x and a 1x scope.
Okay.
It's one of the only weapons outside the DMR class that can use that. Yep. You have the exact same weapon I do now for load it. Foregrip. Foregrip? I know we're still on stream here, but I use the tactical vertical foregrip. Yep. Yeah, it's a great weapon. But yep, so the speed that I'm moving at now, if you look at me, I'm moving at just a regular walking speed. Don't sprint. And all you do is aim at a ledge and hold X. If you mash the X button, it's a very, very tight window that you hit, and I can guarantee you half the time you're going to miss. But if you just walk to the ledge and hold X, you'll hit it every time. If you don't, it means that ledge can't be jumped off, and that's nothing you can do. All good. You let me know when you're back. Say again? You can make the jump off the cliff, or you can make it off of the this. It's whatever you want to do. However, it's whatever you want to do because it's your ability. So now, you also get 60 seconds to look at your TAC map and study topography. Basically, because it's when you're doing a jump like this, you want to know what you're going to be flying over that you can use as a land marker. So whenever you do you have your TAC map open? Okay. So you got about 30 more seconds to scan towards the target.
5 minutes.
All right, time's up. That's all good. That's okay. Okay, so this can be done day, night, whatever. Just walk and hold X. So, a couple of last things to go over. One, good etiquette with this is tell me when your shoot's deployed, when you land. So, jumping, shoot deployed, boots on ground. Very simple. Something else I was going to mention here. You know the mechanics obviously for like the little flick. Um, yep. Just yep. And do not wrench it back because gravity will force you up and then force you all the way back down, and you lose about 50 to 75 meters every time you do that of altitude. So you need as much as you can. I think I think that's it. Other than you get oh, last thing. I'm going to keep the marker on the map until I reach 6.5 kilometers or 6 kilometers. Once I do that, I'm gonna check my map and I'm gonna remove it, and then it's gonna be your job to figure out from wherever you were sorted out where to go. So no, so you'll just have to know. That's why I said check your TAC map, because you'll have to know based on what you saw of the area and where the marker is, what the building where it roughly is. Because again, remember, this is less about your ability to parachute and more your ability for me to say if I expect you to jump. Oh, go ahead. Yes. Yep. Those are all bivouacs. If you scan them with binoculars or your drone, sometimes it'll unlock them. Just give it a shot. Oh, all good. Okay. So, like I said, at the 6 kilometer mark, I'm gonna remove that marker, and then you're gonna be required to jump the rest of the way on your own. All right, one long jump. Yep, whenever you're good to go. Valkyrie jumping. Valk shoot deployed. Oh, okay. I see what happened. So, what we'll do, and because that doesn't, you actually would have been fine, but that doesn't happen too often. Go to, if you can make it, go to this bivouac. Here, I'll call you to it. Calling squad mates. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's head back up.
I want some ice cream because it's cold for my throat.
So, what I'll say, I don't know. Again, don't normally do this, and I can't remember if I did it for the last couple. Um, Obviously, your target is. Let's give me a second. Your target is way down here, right there. So, right on Alpha. Just jump straight at it. That's what I did. I just jumped this way. You're right at it. Whenever you want. There you go. Valkyrie jumping. Shoot deployed. Yep. So that flick method, by the way, helps a lot if you just keep doing it. If you just continuously do it, then you maintain more altitude. You also get 3 chances for this course, so if you don't make it this time, obviously you get 2 more chances after this. Okay. Alright, I'm currently 6.8 kilometers out. Yep, I got eyes on you. Alright, 500 meters and I remove the marker.
We're going.
Alright, 6 clicks out, removing marker. Best of luck. long as you keep going, you're fine. They lose interest very fast. Got eyes on Omega operations.
She likes that rope.
Omega.
What happened? They found that out. Dog out.
Alright, eyes on Omega. If you don't make it, let me know and I'll tell you how far away you were. Eyes on landing zone.
If you love frozen yogurt, then you're gonna love these homemade Yasso bars.
Alright, Alpha is the location. How far away are you? Yeah. So, Alpha's not quite it. It's a little bit more north than that, so you're about 2.2 away. But yeah. I could see exactly where you went wrong. So, go back and fast travel to Mount Hodgson. And I'll do the same. Where are we at? Mount Hodgson, where are we? Here we go. Alright, pausing broadcast to provide instruction. Resuming the... Oh, yes. Much less. Much less. Like, literally flick it back as light as possible. You shouldn't even really, like, all you should see, if you're doing it right, is your feet twitching. That's it. You're still doing it. So what you want to do is flick the control stick back, like, just flick it, let it go immediately. Yeah, see that? See the difference? Literally, all your feet should do it. It should look like your feet are twitching. That's it. That's it. Because if it looks like you go up in the air and then kind of stop, yeah, see that what you just did? That's no. That's too much. And you just did it again. That's why you're not passing it. You're doing that way too much, and so I'll be honest with you, I don't know if you can make it now. You might have lost too much altitude. You can try it. Yeah, you're doing that too much again. Nope. Nope, keep going. See if you can. Yep, so nope, you do not pull back at all. Pulling back, so what pulling back does is it forces your parachute up in the air. Yes, 100%. But what it also does is when you go back down, when you start to go down to lose your altitude, gravity forces you down. So what you're doing there right now is completely wrong. Like, yeah, oh yeah, you're still doing it wrong. Like, that's why you're not doing this. When I say flick back, you need to put your thumb on the control stick, flick it back, and not hold it, let it go. Completely let it go. When I mean flick, I literally mean flick, not flick back and hold. I mean flick. I think you might be doing it too often then. Are you doing it like a flick, let go, and then do it again? Because if you do it like in quick succession, that's also not working. Because what I'm doing, like you can see right now, like I've got a lot less. Okay. I can't see you, so let me go back down to. You keep doing what you're doing, and I'll come to you, and I'll let you know. Let's see, where are you? I just gotta get close enough to you. So I'll tell you how I know that you're not going to make it. Is you see the base to our southwest? You see the base to our southwest up on the cliff? If you're not about 100 meters above that, or 200 or so meters above that, you won't have the altitude necessary. Alright, I think I might be gaining. I'm not sure if I'm gaining on. Nope, you're in a different direction now. Where are you? I don't even see you now. Oh, there you are. So try it now. If you're doing it now, then yeah, that's much better. Alright, so fast travel back to... Oh, I went to Air 1 for some reason. That's not where I wanted to go. Yep. It's Mount Hodgson. They'll give me a second. It is Mount Hodgson Bivouac. Alright, I'm going to pause the broadcast one more time for some instruction. Alright, resuming broadcast. Valkyrie jumping. Valkyrie shoot deployed. Okay. So far looks better. And again, if I ever like gain on you and pass you, then you know you've been doing something wrong because I'm doing the correct method the whole way. Yeah, so you just need to make sure you're doing that flick, and you can do that flick constantly. If you do it the whole time, you'll have even more altitude to play with at the end of it. The only time you should ever be doing that hard pullback on the control stick, by the way, 6 clicks out, I'm removing the marker. All right, marker's removed. So the only time you should ever be doing that is if you're like just at a wall and you need that boost to get over to over the lip of it. But if you fail, like you're gonna know. So far, so good. Yep. Again, if you're what I will tell you is if you're this height right now over the base below you, you're in a good spot. You know you're in a good spot at this point because you can, and if you can maintain this till pretty much the next base, then you're pretty good. Yeah, what you're doing now is what you should be doing to go for long distances. Yeah. Little now it's I say 100 meters. I say 100 meters up. It's probably closer to 200, but the altitude that you're at is where you should be. And again, you can keep doing this. Like if you were to jump and do this method the whole way, you can almost make it to the dam. So you can almost make it about 10 kilometers doing this method from that vantage point. Just to give you an idea of how good this method is for maintaining altitude.
You know?
I've got eyes on target base, Omega operations. Yep, so don't, yep. So what you're doing, there you go. Trying to gain that last minute altitude, just keep it steady. If you're going to make it, you're going to make it.
Minna.
Roof. Roof of the most northeast building.
Minna.
Yep. Alright, boots on ground. So, yep, you missed the landing. Very, very close. You need to land on the roof. So that's the end of the parachute. Did you get all 3 chances for the parachute course last time with DK? Oh, okay. Have you done, is this your first time doing it? Okay. So, oh, just one second. Because I'm an adult and I make poor life decisions.
But mommy's an adult too.
I know. That's
I
okay.
can sleep by myself.
Yeah, that's what you think, and then you wake up at 4:30 in the morning and wake your mama me up to demand she go into your bed. So.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do. All right. So yeah, so that's the end of the course. You get 3 tries for it. So we'll end it there. You can try again in 24 hours, ending the broadcast.